Hey, good afternoon. Rob Braun here, and good Friday afternoon to you. I'm getting to operate from home this afternoon and kind of wind up a pretty nutty week, and what I've been reminded of all week long in just everything I've been doing, working crazy hours. Had a couple mornings where I literally had to be up about 1:15 to get on the road at 2 o'clock to get my client's destination, and it's been challenging, and we've had a lot of family stuff going on. Our daughter-in-law recently delivered prematurely her little one Fiona into the world, and we've had some challenges around there. And what I'm reminded in all of it is that you and I get to decide our attitude toward everything that we're going into. It's not too far off related to, or not too far off different than when, I was talking about the stories that we create. It is my belief that every single day I get to decide how I'm going to approach the world and how I'm going into it, no matter what's going on. And don't get me wrong, there are some days where when I begin the day, I go, man, I've got one hell of a day in front of me, or we got some heavy stuff going on. That's all good. And I get to decide whether I'm going to win the day or not. I get to decide how I'm going to approach it. I am hearing constantly people bitching about their bosses, bitching about their jobs, bitching about the weather, the traffic, they didn't get their way on something, or it's going to be a long haul, a long road, a lot of work, whatever it is. And my belief is that we need to decide our attitude about it going in. I personally call it an attitude of success. And I say to myself, I got this. I'm going to win the day no matter what's going on. And that doesn't mean I won't encounter some knuckleheads. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to have some stuff happen that I don't want going this way. What it means is that no matter what comes, even if something knocks the fucking wind out of me, I'm going to catch my breath. I'm going to get back on it, and I'm going to take this thing and do something with it. Not only a week and a half ago, maybe it was about a week ago, Linda and I, I had to go to the hospital to get my knee looked at. So in the middle of all this, my knee's not working right? So, and we had our car stall in the middle of it. We had our car just quit working, and it turned out to be something very simple, but it would have been so easy for us to just blow up, or one of us attack each other because it meant we're going to get home late for dinner, and the way the car stopped, all the electronics freezed up, so I couldn't even get the damn trunk open that had our dinner in it, right? It was in a cooler, but all these crazy shit happened, and it would have been so easy for us to let it take us out. And we don't. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have our moments, but we learn to catch ourselves. And the reality is, there's nothing going on that's that big a deal. Not really, until really big deals do show up. Like happened for us this week. Our daughter-in-law, Maddie, who delivered her little premature Fiona, we learned, shit, man, Tuesday? Yeah, she's got cancer. Now, we've gotten some updates and we've gotten some good news around that, but I'll tell you what, it was enough to really take us out. And even though we had our momentary, or I know I certainly had my momentarily, like, I can't believe this is happening, we were able to, and I know I was certainly able to move into this place of, okay, so how do we respond to this? How do we not let it take us out? How do we support her? How do we learn what we can learn about it and not freak out and try to jump to conclusion and create stories and assumptions and all that before we find out the data? How do we get through this? And we did. And we still are. We got a lot of ways to go right here. But the point is, life's going to happen. And it is. Life is going to happen. There's no exceptions to life. There's no, why is this happening to me? There's none of that crap. There's just life happening. There's life happening. And sometimes they're going to be tougher than others. And my sharing you without emotion doesn't mean I don't have emotion about it. What it means is I was able to put it in its proper place and realize this is something we've got in front of us. We're going to deal with it. And we're not going to let it rob us of our forward movement and our attitude. We're going to win this day, no matter what. So my invitation to you is to make a decision to win your day. Make a decision to not let the day take you out. Make a decision on what it is that you want for yourself on that day and make that happen. And don't let any negativity, because the moment you and I allow any of that negativity in there, we're lost. And what do we know about negativity and misery? It loves lots of fucking company. So let's not let it be part of our lives. Let's not give it company. Let's not let it take us out. Let's decide what that's going to be. And it's not about not being real. It's about being real, being strong, staying in there, realizing this is that beautiful thing called life, and this is the ride we're on. Thank goodness I'm here today to ride this thing. So tomorrow morning for you, I invite you to, one, do whatever you got to do to wake up for that first 1 minute if you did or did not get a good night's sleep, but then remember why you're here, and that is to live this life full on and to enjoy every moment of it and every exciting unknown piece that it's got to offer, and be grateful for it. And decide how you're going to live your day. It's all attitude. Decide to have an attitude of success. Rob Braun signing out. By the way, we're leading up till Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to share the big goings-ons. You want to make sure to keep plugged in, all right? Let me hear your comments. Let me hear how you're winning the day. Let me hear how you're countering that attitude out there. Let me hear how you're deciding your attitude before you ever head on out there. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.